Good morning. Today is Thursday, October 6th. I'm Maureen Kyle with your 3 News Now morning update. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me on the WKYC YouTube page. And we start with Hollie, who has a check of today's forecast. Hi, Hollie.
Hey, Maureen. And we are tracking a mix of clouds, sun, and a nice mild day as we look ahead into the afternoon. Temperatures climbing into the 70s. Then we start to see an increase in cloud cover heading into this evening. Overnight, and it'll be after midnight that we start to see some shower chances move into the picture. So that'll have an impact on the first part of your Friday. And as far as impact through the weekend, well, like I said, tomorrow, the biggest impact coming early. And of course, with the Guardians playing early at 12:10, it is possible that we'll have a few sprinkles around for that. So we'll keep you updated with the latest. But then the rest of the weekend is dry, is the good news. Both Saturday and Sunday, although the weather is a little cool, it's looking great. We'll have partly cloudy skies on Saturday. Sunday, mostly sunny in the 60s. And Maureen, it looks like we'll be warming into those beautiful upper 60s next week.
Oh, looks great. All right, Hollie, thank you. Well, we are following developing news out of Dayton. The Dayton International Airport temporarily shut down last night because of a plane crash. According to officials, just after 7 o'clock, United Express Air Wisconsin Flight 3818 slid off the runway shortly after landing. 45 passengers and 3 crew members were aboard the plane at the time of the crash, but so far no injuries have been reported. The plane suffered minor damage. The FAA is investigating the incident. State investigators are now looking into a deadly police shooting in Springfield Township. The shooting occurred when police officers followed up on an investigation of a zoning law violation. That's when the property owner, 38-year-old Jeremy McCracken, shot at officers. According to a neighbor, the township has warned residents about unnecessary rubbish.
Twice a year they have a community cleanup. They already took 2 cars last fall, and then this third one.
You don't expect to see a shootout in your front yard every day.
The officers involved are being placed on mandatory administrative leave. That is the department's policy for officer-involved shootings. Now to an update in an attack in Akron that was captured on video earlier this year. The Kent man charged in the attack pleaded no contest. Andrew Walls was arrested in February on charges of assault and weapons while intoxicated after a video shows him using a racial slur before punching a woman in the face during the incident. The judge ordered a pre-sentence investigation with sentencing set for next month. An Ohio pastor is facing several charges in connection to the January 6th riots at the U.S. Capitol. William Dunphy is a pastor at the Christian Church New Beginning Ministries in Warsaw, Ohio. That's in Coshocton County. He is charged with obstructing an official proceeding and interfering with a law enforcement officer after he allegedly entered the Capitol. So far, more than 870 people have been arrested in connection to the riots. Well, First Energy is asking state regulators to keep documents related to their bribes from being released. The Public Utilities Commission of Ohio will decide if the records will come out. First Energy has admitted to spending tens of millions bribing top government officials. They argue that releasing the records would undermine a pause on the investigation into the bribes and would violate a protective order. Well, the widespread devastation from Hurricane Ian is impacting animal shelters in Southwest Florida as they brace for more displaced pets. In order to prepare, they're clearing the shelters and sending adoptable animals north. Northeast Ohio is one of the landing spots for the animals. Friendship APL, as well as other shelters from Toledo, Western Pennsylvania, and Windsor, Ontario, Canada, are all taking dogs in.
Anybody can fall on hard times. Anybody can be put in a bad situation where they need help, and that's what shelters are there for. I think a lot of people think of animal welfare is always about abuse and neglect, and a lot of times it's about animals that just need a second chance.
Greg Willey, director of Friendship APL in Elyria, says after these animals have had some time to decompress and see the vet, they should be available for adoption as soon as this weekend. Well, Cleveland is in the national spotlight once again. Forbes will be bringing its Under 30 Summit to the city. The announcement was made yesterday that the summit will be in Ohio for the next 3 years in 3 different cities. Cleveland next year, followed by Cincinnati, and then finally Columbus. And that is not the only exciting thing coming to Cleveland. Destination Cleveland is searching for Clevelanders to be part of its new The Land for Life storytelling video series. Filming takes place this Friday from noon until 4 at Riddle Green Partnership on Otter Avenue. During the interviews, locals will be asked what they love most about the land. All right, let's take a look at some Halloween decorations. Check out the incredible displays at this Lorain home. Ricky and Marlene Rodriguez go all out decorating their house each year. And this year's theme, Hocus Pocus, of course. Marlene says her husband came up with the idea for this house and put it together in 2 weeks.
Everybody just drives by and they love what he does every year.
It's definitely incredible, and you can check out all the decorations on East 30th Street in Lorain. Well, thank you for taking time to join me for this 3 News Now morning update. Our digital team will continue to bring you stories making headlines around the world and Northeast Ohio. Make sure you continue to check our social media pages and WKYC.com throughout the day. I'm Maureen Kyle. I'll see you tomorrow morning on Go starting at 4:30 a.m. Have a great day.